with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's time for Your Favorite Thing, Yee Tea on My Favorite Day.
Yay!
All right, Naomi Campbell is in a new documentary called The Supermodels, and she talks about being an outspoken Black woman and how difficult that was in that business. You know, I always hear so much about that business and how wild it can be, but also racist, right? And also very superficial, because imagine everything rides on how you look.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's too hard.
All right, here's what she had to say.
Become whatever the photographer wanted her to become.
I would do all these great shows, wear all these beautiful dresses, but then it would come time to the advertising and I would not be included. I wasn't going to be bullied for the color of my skin.
What I loved about
She also talks about her struggles with alcohol and drug addiction between 1998 and 2005 and how that all happened. Here's what she had to say.
When you try to cover something up, your feelings, you spoke about abandonment, I tried to cover that with something. You can't cover it. I was killing myself.
All right. Well, I really definitely found this to be so interesting. And she talks about owning up to her mistakes and going to rehab and how it was the best and only thing that she could have done for herself. So you guys make sure you check that out.
Okay.
All right. Another really powerful documentary is Kirk Franklin. He met his biological father and also reunited with his estranged son in this documentary. It's called Father's Day. And the clip also serves as an announcement for his new album, all right, Father's Day, a Kirk Franklin story. He has so much, you know, that he deals with.
Yeah.
And he's very open and transparent. I actually did his podcast.
Oh, did you? How was that?
Before. It was great. I really like being able to sit down and have conversations with him. He's been up here, too, to Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yep, him and his
with
wife
his wife,
came up
Tammy.
here. Yeah.
And so he posted, I'm extremely grateful for the amount of comments, texts, and calls from those who have been touched by the doc. I'm amazed that so many have similar stories. Hashtag this is us.
Nice.
You know, he previously believed that his father was another man, Dwight Allen, who died in 2020. But he did end up meeting his real father. And here's what happened.
You know, I see him. I can't even tell you what I felt, what I was thinking. So you're saying to me that it never came up, that I've always wondered. It never occurred to me that at any point in my life that you could have a child with that person or that person or that person. Because I can tell you, had I been aware of any such possibility, I would have pursued the truth about it. Sorry, man. It's not your fault. You didn't know.
Imagine finding out that your father lives minutes away from you and your family.
That's crazy.
Your whole life. And now at the age of 53, he managed to meet his father.
Wow.
Whew.
You know, one of the things I also love about Kirk Franklin is obviously he's super talented, but he's funny.
Yeah, he got a potty mouth secretly.
He is funny.
All right. Well, Kirk Franklin's LP is coming out on October 6th, so you guys can get Father's Day at that time. He said the title is a triple meaning.
Okay.
The log line is, it's what I miss, where I am, and what has always been. And he said, I'm still built to believe.
Okay. I love it.
Imagine
That's
that.
deep.
All right. Well, shout out to you, Kirk Franklin. And Lil Wayne has announced a new project that's going to be coming out before the Carter 6. And it's called The Fix Before the 6. So he did share a pre-save link to that project in his Twitter and Instagram bios. Shout out to you, Reginae. Because when Toya and Reginae were guest hosting, she was like, don't forget my father. She don't play about her daddy.
She be repping her daddy.
All right, so I did that for you, Reginae. Shout out to Lil Wayne. He's got a new project dropping before the Carter 6. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here, and that is your Yee Tea. When we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did, what went down last night. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.